Hello everyone. In this chapter we will discuss the mission and vision of organizations and how these concepts connect to stakeholder analysis. Mission and vision are often seen as part of the planning function in the classic management framework of planning, organizing, leading and controlling introduced by Henry Fayol. But their impact goes well beyond planning. They shape the overall direction and identity of an organization. In this section, we will talk about what mission and vision statements are, why they matter for organizations, how they connect to the functions of management, and finally, how they tie into stakeholder management. Let's begin with an example. On the screen you see LinkedIn's mission and vision statements. Take a moment to read them. Think about this question. Why do organizations develop mission and vision statements? A global survey of 1,000 firms found that about 63% have written mission and value statements. And other studies show that firms that not only write them, but also communicate them internally and externally tend to perform better. So the question is, why? What is the value of having a mission and vision? I am not asking you for a right or wrong answer at this stage. I simply want you to reflect on your assumptions and prior knowledge about why organizations use these statements. Now let's look at another example. The mission of TED. It used to be just 2 words, spread ideas. Compared to LinkedIn, this is extremely concise, but it's powerful and creative. In practice, companies do not always follow textbook definitions of mission and vision. TED currently uses a longer statement for its mission. Discover and spread ideas that spark conversation, deepen understanding, and drive meaningful change. This shows how organizations often start with a concise seed and gradually flesh it out as they respond to their environment or stakeholders. Sometimes they adapt them for marketing purposes or to create a unique identity. The key takeaway here is that while there are standard principles, creativity also plays an important role. Now let's clarify the difference between the two concepts. Vision is about the future, what the company ultimately aspires to become. It is long-term, inspirational, and often unattainable in full, but it motivates continuous effort. Mission, on the other hand, is about the present, what the company does and how it plans to achieve its vision. Think of it like climbing a mountain. The vision is the peak, the ultimate destination. The mission is the roadmap or plan to get there. Returning to the LinkedIn example, its vision is to create economic opportunity for every member of the global workforce. That's extremely ambitious, perhaps impossible to fully achieve, but it inspires action. Its mission is to connect the world's professionals. That is concrete, measurable, and something LinkedIn is actively doing today. So why do firms develop mission and vision? There are several reasons. To communicate organizational purpose to stakeholders. Stakeholders include employees, customers, investors, governments, and even competitors, anyone who has an interest in or is affected by the organization. Mission and vision function like the organization's identity, much like how we identify ourselves with a name and character. To inform strategy. Strategy involves the big decisions about how a firm competes and creates value. A well-crafted mission and vision clarify these choices. For example, LinkedIn's global and inclusive vision explains why its core services are offered free of charge. The strategy is to reach as many users as possible worldwide. To set measurable goals and objectives. Vision and mission give organizations benchmarks for assessing progress, whether they are moving closer to their ultimate goals. Other important reasons include motivating employees. A compelling vision gives employees a sense of purpose, making their work feel part of something bigger, driving change and innovation. Vision and mission can push firms beyond the status quo, strengthening organizational identity. They serve as a compass, especially for startups, where shifting demands can easily cause a business to lose direction. In short, vision and mission are more than just statements on a website. They are guiding tools that help organizations navigate decisions, maintain focus, and inspire both internal and external stakeholders.